Katie, you know what? I'm really hungry for a bacon and cheese keto bagel dog.
That sounds kind of weird.
It does.
It sounds really weird.
But let's do it.
Okay, let's make it.
Stay tuned, guys. Check this out. All right, guys. So here we go. Let's get this started. Catherine, go ahead and put all the dry ingredients together. But first, we're going to go ahead and blend that cottage cheese. So tell everybody what we need.
All right, so we have 1 cup of cottage cheese in here, ready to go. We're gonna blend it up
Until it's smooth. Okay?
Put that aside. We'll go back to that later. The other thing you might want to do first before we get into this is cook up some bacon. Have that all ready to go. You want to show them our bacon
Yeah, so
that we have already?
We got some bacon already here. So
Cook that up, crumble it together, and set that aside.
Yep.
Now let's go on to our dry ingredients. We have 1.5 cup almond flour.
Tell you what, while you're doing that, I'm going to prepare one thing for you.
Okie dokie. I have 1/2 cup of coconut flour. And then we're going to get our salt. I never measure salt. Couple little.
But how much does it call for?
1/2 a teaspoon.
Something like that, yeah.
And then, like, again, with spices, I never measure. Maybe, we'll say 1/4 teaspoon basil. I'm just going to sprinkle some in. Looks like the right amount. Same thing with our garlic powder. 1/2 teaspoon. Couple little sprinkles. Same thing. Onion powder. 1/2 teaspoon. Couple little sprinkles. And we go. One thing I will measure is the baking powder. 1 teaspoon baking powder. Don't want to guess on that one. That could change some things.
Yeah.
And let's give that a little
Mix up.
mix up. That's the word. Need a spoon. Sorry, not totally prepared. Or a fork. That works too. Okay. Don't have to worry about mixing it too much. We're just gonna combine it so it's nice and together. Okie dokie. Next thing, our cottage cheese.
Let's make sure that that is blended up nice and smooth again.
Let's do another little blend on here.
Keep it going. You want it nice and smooth, so. Okay, I think that should be good.
Take a
Let's
peek.
check that out.
Ah, that looks good.
Almost looks like ricotta.
Okay. So put
I'll
that
get
in.
this out of the way here. Scoop that right there.
Are we under the big camera? I'm not sure.
We are under the big camera right
Or
there.
the
It is.
one
So
camera. Okay. So just go in here.
Yep.
Our cottage cheese.
Now what I've been preparing off to the side here is actually 2 cups of mozzarella. You want to go ahead and have that melted until it is stringy.
That
Just
looks
like
pretty
such.
stringy. Go ahead and throw that in there.
But we're going to put the eggs in first
Oh, the eggs. Okay.
because I don't want them to go on top of this too.
Yeah, let that cool a little bit
Yeah,
too.
put them off to the side if you
Might
can.
be a good idea.
Now this is going to be our dough.
Okay.
Okay. Now you just got to get in here and you got to start mixing this all up. And this should be fun.
Could use your hands if you want.
Yeah,
if
I'm
they're
going
clean.
to here in a second. But you know, one of the things I'm really glad that we used a bigger bowl.
I guess you were right again.
She wanted to use
I was
the
going to use
smaller
a
one.
smaller one.
I said, I don't think so, babe. Anyways, let me go ahead and do it this way. We're just going to go ahead and get this all mixed in. It's going to take a while, guys, so Hang in there. We'll be right back. So, but what we're going to do now, go ahead and grab that tray.
Baking sheet with parchment paper.
Yes. Now what we're going to do is we're going to break some of this off.
Now you just want to break it into even pieces. This is our first time making this, guys. We have no clue what we're doing.
Yeah.
So you just want to kind of separate it into even pieces and then just flatten it down on the parchment paper. And perhaps in hindsight, we should have sprayed some olive oil on it. Might have, I don't know. We'll see. Does it come up? It comes up pretty good.
So
just want to flatten it out into maybe like a rectangle.
Yeah, the best you can, and don't use too much. You just want to be able to, you know, have enough to where you can wrap it around.
Which is what we're going to add onto here, which you will see, is we're going to sprinkle some shredded cheese on it, put a hot dog on it, sprinkle the breadcrumbs in, and roll it up.
Yeah, and we'll do, we'll try to get 3 of them here, babe.
Whatever fits, maybe 4 on them.
If I can get them patted out here, I'll do that. So, yeah, we'll get whatever we can on here.
So we'll get these spread out, and then we'll bring you back.
Yeah, we'll bring you right back.
Okay, guys, so we have them all. Well, we still have some more dough left, but we have 4 that nicely fit onto our sheet.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to open up our hot dogs.
Yes, and guy, we're using the full beef Kirkland hot dogs from Costco. Don't know if you ever had these. I know back in Pennsylvania area that we are originally from. It was kind of hard to find a Costco in the area, but we did out here,
and actually
where we are currently at.
Before that,
So
the hot dogs.
try not to put too much cheese because I gotta.
For the hot dogs, you want to sprinkle some cheese over top the whole piece of dough here.
Yep.
Maybe.
And then next, we're gonna put a little bit of bacon across, just a little bit. This is actually Kirkland bacon, and we
never go wrong with bacon.
No. So now we're just gonna put these hot dogs down here. It might be best to dry these things off. There's two you did not. So let me try to dry.
I was gonna say, just use a little paper towel or something and just
kind of dry them up a little bit, and we'll put them on that way. And now I'll do this part because it gets messy.
Let him do the messy stuff. I'll do the nice and
What we're going to
stuff.
do is just try to go ahead and roll this up. So hopefully that will work pretty well. And I'll just tap these together.
We are nowhere near professional cooks, but we like to create our own food.
Yes,
and
we do.
We found keto to be
very pleasurable. I'm gonna tell you, when we first started the keto diet, Katie, we were very cautious about it and skeptical about it because we didn't know if you could actually really do a lot of good cooking. My fingers are sticking to the dough again now. So, but and guys, we never did this before.
As you can see.
Yeah.
This might be a disaster.
This is new. And if it turns out it's a disaster, I don't think it will, but hey, we're having fun. Need to wet my hands again. Like I said, this dough really works well if you have just a little bit of moisture on your hands. Yeah.
It kind of sticks it together.
It keeps it from sticking to you.
Mm-hmm.
It'll stick to itself, but it helps keep it from sticking to you. So, well, here we go. I'll get this last one rolled up and we'll be right back.
So once you have your hot dogs nice and tucked inside their dough, we have, forgot to mention this before, but an egg separated. I just have the egg yolk here. And we are just going to brush our little hot dogs with this egg yolk just to give it a little shimmer and shine.
A little browning, yep.
And this will also help our seasoning to stick as well, because we are going to put some seasoning over top here. So just give it a nice brush.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I only did 1 egg. I think that'll probably be enough.
Yeah.
I mean, you could...
Hit your sides a little bit. You're good.
You can probably do 2 eggs for a little bit more, but...
You're good on that side there.
I'm getting it.
And then a little bit there. And I think we're good. And we do have a little bit more left actually in here, just so you can see. And I probably would make about 3 more dogs. So, but this would be good for us because Katie and I haven't even eaten yet today. Babe,
Well,
look what time it is.
Yeah, it's almost 3 o'clock. I did have a piece of cheese.
Oh, you had a small piece of cheese.
I did. I was hungry. When a lady is hungry, she needs to eat.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she gets hangry.
I haven't eaten yet, so let's go ahead and let's do this. And
We have everything seasoning for the bagel, and gonna sprinkle it over top. Should I do all of them or leave one plain?
And leave one plain.
We'll leave.
Here, go ahead. Just go all the way around. Okay. There you go. Okay. Yeah, over here. Okay, that's good. Hold up. Okay.
There we go.
So now.
Two plain, 2 seasoning.
Yeah, 2 plain, 2 seasons.
We are gonna throw these in the air fryer.
You can put them in the not the microwave, the
oven.
an oven.
If you want to put them in the oven, 375 for about 25-ish minutes. We're going to throw them in the air fryer at 375, and we'll let you know how long it takes.
Okay. All right. Okay. It's
There
done.
it is. So let's walk you through
We
this.
had a little bit of problems, but you know what? Like I said, this is the first time we made these, and Katie will walk you through a little bit of what we had to do.
So we first put them in the air fryer on the rack at 380 because we only have 10 increments of 10. So we did 380 for 10 minutes. When I went to turn them after the 10 minutes, they were a little bit difficult to turn, like they were browned on the top and the bottoms were not done. So then we took them off of the rack on the air fryer, and with a spatula got them off of the rack and sprayed some olive oil over the bottom of the air fryer, and then turned them over and cooked the other side at a lower temperature because you can see they got a little bit of brown around the edges.
A little bit, yeah.
Some would say they're burnt. I don't know. Depends how you like them.
That's the way I like them. That's why you put the egg yolk on to give it that brown color.
Yeah,
That's the purpose
I guess
of
they're
that.
not bad. So, but we did turn the temperature down to 300, I think it was. And then we cooked them for another 10 minutes.
To kind of finish them up a little bit.
Yeah.
So, but they look great. Yeah, in my opinion, they look absolutely awesome.
Oh, the other thing, so then with the rest of the dough that we had after this, when we put the rest of them together, we have 3 more dogs cooking right now in the air fryer. And it was easier to work with the dough once it sat for a little bit.
Yeah, so maybe let the dough sit for maybe about 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
About 10 minutes, and then still moisten your hands just a little bit, and it worked out really, really nice.
A little bit more easier to work with.
So just let it rest a little bit. Hold up 1 second.
He always has these ideas, and I don't know what he's doing. Oh, ketchup.
Are going to have some sugar-free
No sugar added.
ketchup.
Which camera am I holding it to?
Yeah, right here. Right there.
We've got 3 cameras.
Oh,
that one. And then the other one.
Oh, right there.
Hold on.
Pick one up, babe.
Which one? Let's try one of these.
That's fine.
Okay.
And go ahead, take a
Dip it in some ketchup.
ketchup.
Feel a little bit hot. That's very tasty.
Yeah. Yeah,
Very
it's
good.
almost the same recipe as what we did the bagels with. Almost. The cheese.
I like it. What do you think? He's
Well-
going to have an idea. Needs a little more flavor? No?
I didn't want to talk with my mouth full. That's actually really good. Really good. You can put a little bit more bacon in it, but that cheese really is cool. And this dough is not bad at all.
And this is keto, guys. I mean,
Yeah.
how cool is that? I love it.
Like, subscribe, and share if you like what we are doing. Guys, we're also trying to change. We're going to change. We're going to rebrand ourselves from RNRV Chronicles to something totally different. Anyways, enjoy. Have yourself a great week. And remember,
Jesus loves you.
Jesus loves you. Bye for now.
Bye for now.